Okay. So in the last session, we were working on the the different objects, right? And especially we have seen like how to populate data into your foundation objects and how to configure the place where we are going to configure your metadata framework foundation objects. So in continuation to that, we are working on the configuration workbook, right? So let me open that, guys. Just a second, guys. Uh, so we have seen how to customize your legal entity, the requirements around your legal entity business unit is going to work in the same fashion. And we have seen the division. And let's take the case of location, guys, because your legal entity business unit division has been migrated to MDF foundation objects. But whereas your location still a foundation objects that goes into your corporate data model. Okay, so how you are going to customize these kind of objects? Okay, and if you see the requirement here is they don't want to change the object name, they just want to go with the same location as the object name. But here you can see the field with the name, they want to make it as a required or a mandatory field. Okay, and description they don't want to use it. You can see they mention it as no use, so we have to remove the description field. And location group, they don't want to use the location group as well. Okay, let me show you how this location is being populated right now.
Raghu, can I disturb you for a minute?
Yeah, SNL.
Uh, I think what you're showing is basically the change request coming from the client side, or it is in the implementation part.
It's in the implementation.
Okay. So this is not the change request coming from the client.
No, that's it. These things
Okay.
are going to be done during the part. No, at a later point of time, you'll be you may get this kind of request, but not on the whole opportunity on the not on all the whole objects. It might be like one or two object changes. You'll be getting it at a later point of time as a enhancement request, Sudhir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Please carry on. Thank you.
yeah. Let me log into the system, guys. 1 second, guys. Just a second, guys. Just a
I think
second.
he's having technical difficulties.
1 second, guys. I just
Hello?
hello.
Yeah.
Now hold on for a minute, guys. Just a second.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey,
Or am
Samir.
I the only one who's facing the problem?
No, Samir. 1 second, Samir. I
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So coming back to your location. So these are the changes that we need to do, right? So your location, how your location is going to be populated as of today is, let me log in here.
I had a question. Not really a question, I wanted to understand something from you.
Yeah, yes, Samir.
So right now the workbook which you're using, we have downloaded it from the partners portal,
Hmm.
SAP partner portal. We are configuring it, right? Or is
Yeah.
it a client's uh, case study or is it a live case study or is it a client's workbook that you're showing us how to configure?
Now
I'm just a little
these
confused about this one.
workbook are the requirements provided by the client. So these came from a client, Samir. And the other one that I showed you, right, yesterday, it is a blank one. That's the one that I loaded from the partner community. So this is the one, the blank one, right? You see here? This is the one which was loaded from the partner, which was downloaded from the partner community. You see all the requirements. They don't have any change requests as such. It is just a blank template.
Right, right, right. Right. So what we're trying to do here is that we are configuring a complete we're doing a one company full thing, right?
Yeah.
Great.
1 second.
Hey Raghu, good morning. Paresh over here.
Yeah, Paresh. Good morning, Paresh.
So, based on your discussion with you, Samir, what I understand is uh, when we go to client place, we gather all the requirements and map that requirement in this workbook, and then we start uploading or something like this. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So we download the blank one from the partner portal, and then we fill it up based on our discussion with the client.
Yeah.
Gathered by the. Then we make a change in this workbook and then upload it. The steps.
No. See, you gather the requirements, right? Based on the requirements that you gather, you are going to prepare this configuration workbook. So once you have this configuration workbook, right, updated, you will get a sign off from the client stating that these are the requirements that we captured and we are going to do these changes. So once you get the sign off from the client, right, then you are going to do the actual configuration based on what type of object it is, either in your instance or you will be doing the change in the data model. So if you are doing the change in the instance, yes, you are not going to upload or download anything. It's just using the configuration definition of your objects, you are going to do the changes. Whereas if you are going to do the change in the XML file, which we are going to do it in a moment, we will be uploading that. I will be downloading that from the provisioning system and we'll be uploading back to the provisioning system in order to verify the changes. Is that clear, Brian?
Okay, got it. Yeah, got it, got it.
Okay. So on the same lines, so I just logged into the instance, guys. So on my instance, let me go to the admin tools. Let me show you how the location, how you are going to create location records as of today, and I'll compare that standard behavior with this one, and then we'll go ahead and customize as per these requirements at the change requirements, guys. So the location records can be created from the manage, arc, pay and job structure. Oops. What happened to this?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, Raghu is back.
Hello,
Yeah,
Raghu.
yeah.
Raghu, we lost you for a second.
Yeah. I have some problem with the audio connection, guys. Yeah. Sorry about that. It was back. Okay. So we want to see like how currently we can create a location record. I hope like everyone able to hear me, right? So in order to create a location record, we
Yes,
go to
Raghu.
the manage organization pay and job structures. Select that, guys. Manage organization pay and job structures. So because still your location is a foundation object, the way we are going to configure your location, the foundation objects falls into your corporate data model, guys. So you have to understand how your corporate data model XML file looks like and what sort of configurations that we can do in the corporate data model XML file. That is the reason I was working on the location object here. So we are interested in creating a brand new location, and if you go here and search for you see location here. Select this location. And here you can see you have effective date, and let's say I want to create